of you had sent comments. When are you going live? Well, here I am. I thought I would say hello. I haven't said hello for a couple of weeks. I have been doing the Peace Collective meditation course, Awaken Compassion, which has been just delightful. I've really enjoyed it. Thank you to those of you who participated. I'm about to load content and it's full of wind sounds, which is funny because I'm getting some comments at the moment saying, I love the bird noises, I love the cockatoos, and some comments saying, I don't like the bird noises, please stop them. So this one, I almost didn't load it. It'll be live soon because it's so windy. The whole house is creaking. It sounds like the house is going to fall down and knock me on the head. I am going to load it. I would love to hear what you think of it. I'd really love to hear from you. I hope that you're all okay. I also loaded some content today about sadness and the experience of sadness and the gift within sadness. I don't think we can tell anybody that there is a gift in sadness, but we can see the gift ourselves. I think it can be somewhat patronizing to tell someone else that's drowning, you'll learn a valuable lesson from drowning. Good on you. Lucky you for the lesson. Oh, bye. Hey, Shannon. It's one of those things that you need to experience yourself to I guess the word would be appreciate. Do we appreciate loss? Do we appreciate sadness? We may see the lesson and say, okay, there is a lesson, but I would have preferred not to experience the sadness. It's one of those dichotomies, isn't it? Yeah. Hello, Shannon. How are you, Shannon? It's good to be back. I apologise for not being around. I have been involved with the Awaken Compassion course, which I really enjoyed. We're going to do it again. Hi, Diana. Oh, Byron Bay. Oh, your husband, Byron. Your husband, Byron. That's funny, Diane. Oh, thank you so much, Diane, Byron. Thank you. Thank you for enjoying my voice. I love what I'm doing. We have a place in Australia called Byron Bay, and I've spent some time there because I was traveling around Australia deciding where will I live, and Byron Bay was one of the places I contemplated living, as you do when life goes pear-shaped, which it does, doesn't it? It does at times. It goes completely pear-shaped, banana-shaped, broccoli-shaped. Sometimes it's a bit cauliflower. Oh my goodness me, my life is cauliflower at the moment. Oh my giddy aunt, my life's looking a bit zucchini. Oh no, zucchini. Thank you. What was I saying? I was saying about the course. I'm about to start another one with 2 sessions a week for 6 weeks. If you want to join me on Patreon. Diane, that's so funny. Hello, Byron. How are you, Byron? Hope you're well. Yes, I'm speaking to you, Byron. It's a very poetic name, Byron, isn't it? Very romantic. I hope that you both have a lot of romance in your life. I'm just going to drink some water. It's a very ASMR sound, isn't it? Water and coffee, pouring coffee in the morning is another ASMR sound where we can really listen to the experience of drinking. Hey, Laura, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you for listening to me. It's very helpful when you listen to me. I love to create content. I love to create supportive therapy that helps you. I'm going to yawn. Excuse me. I love to provide supportive content that supports you. I enjoy that. It is now my living. So when you listen to me, when you subscribe, when you comment, you help me. When you follow me on Patreon, you really help me. Little bits of help are amazing. Patreon help, patronage is amazing. Your likes are amazing. They all help. And it makes it possible to do this full time. And it does take a lot of time because I might record a audio and that would take 90 minutes. And then it takes 10 to 20 hours to edit that sound. So it takes time. And it's interesting, although a meditation is aimed at being relaxing. That's so funny, Diana. Oh, thanks. I hope I do, Diana and Byron. That's the idea. It's a community. I feel. I mean, you're listening to my content. You're helping me eat. Every time you listen, it's like giving me an apple. Thank you, Byron, for the apples. Thank you, M. Lise. I'm really grateful to you for listening to my content. I was saying that sometimes creating it, I keep going to. I woke up at 2 o'clock in the morning with a nightmare and then started going back to sleep. And Adrian said, "Are you okay?" So that was really nice of Adrian, but it no buts. It woke me up completely, which was really lovely. It is lovely after being single for so many years to have the comfort of a best friend and be in love. It's quite amazing, and I enjoy it and appreciate it and don't take it for granted. When do we get to meet Adrian? I said that to him, Shannon, and he's really, really an introvert. He's very quiet and he freaked out. I said, "Come on, you've got to meet everyone." It was his birthday on the weekend. Wasabi. I love wasabi, by the way. He's so quiet and unusual. So that would freak him out, but I'd love it to do it. I'll keep pushing him. Saying, "Come on, Adrian, you can do it." It's quite an experience being online. I'm an introvert. By the Myers-Briggs, I'm one of the most unusual personality types in the world, the 1%ers. And I'm an introvert. So being online is something that's evolved over time. Thank you. When I first did it, it's still is a little bit nerve-wracking. I love cherries too. Apples. It's interesting, isn't it, Diana? That metaphor. But it's a full-time occupation for me now, which I really enjoy. Sending me apples. Send me apples. Apple to the teacher. Thanks, Shannon. Yes, I've said to Adrian, does he want to come online? And he's got a beautiful voice. I'd really like him to record a meditation. His voice is spectacular. You know how I met him? Have I told you? Yes. Yes. Work is my refuge. I don't see my work as work. I see it as creation, creativity. I love it. I create 7 days a week and I enjoy it. I would miss it if I didn't do it. Adrian's voice is quite spectacular. It's what engaged me and what attracted me to Adrian is his beautiful voice. I thought I'd write a script for him to read. I'd need to teach him cadence, etc. But he said he might do it. He'd be so nervous though. Would you like to listen to Adrian do a meditation? I'd give him one of my scripts. Thank you. Thank you, Jam Lannister. Jam Lannister, you're welcome. Thank you for coming on. Excuse me, it's a little bit cold, so I'm kind of all crouched over my cardigan. I don't have a British accent, Diana. Are you speaking about me? I'm Australian. This is an Australian accent. I'm from Victoria in Australia, which is the most populated state in Australia. Due to grief, I went around Australia. Phoebe! Hello, Phoebe! Good to see you. Went around Australia. I met Adrian online, as you do, and spoke to him every day for months and months and months. Hey, Phoebe! And I would ring Adrian every night at 6 p.m. and talk to him. In the beginning, it was for an hour, and it turned into, at times, 4 hours a day, every evening. I'd speak with him, and he was incredibly comforting and reassuring and wise. And, Malaki, that's, isn't that Greek? I used to live in Greece. Yeah, I spoke to him every night for months, and I would talk about dating other people or everything. I'd talk to him about everything. And I never envisaged that we would end up together. And then one day he said, oh, I've become attached. I don't think I can speak to you anymore. And he stopped speaking with me. And that was when I realised, isn't loss profound? It's like the Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Yes, I know that. Mike, are you Australian? Have you heard that before? Are you Australian? That's what we say in Australia. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi. Thank you, Dave. Thank you so much. Well, that's a compliment. Thank you so much, One Jockey. I know your name, One Jockey. I'm just trying to think of it. I know it, I know it. Do forgive me. I just speak to thousands of people, so I know you well. Could you remind me, please, your name? And I'm so sorry. Diana, this is terrible. I'm educated, so my accent is different to most Australians. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? Australians talk like this. G'day, mate. How are you going? How's it hanging, mate? How you doing? She'll be right, mate. How you going, but? That's how some Australians speak. But my father was from Poland. He's passed now. He's died. And he was an absolute fickler for grammar. So he would pull us up immediately if we made a grammatical mistake or spoke poorly. So in Australia, people have said, hey, April Hill. In Australia, people said, oh, you're from England. I said, no, I'm not from England. I'm Australian. So it's a private school accent. Oh, my goodness, that sounds terrible. Hey, Addie. I know. Okay, yeah, that's fair call, One Jockey. I know you, and I've had a very interesting 15 years, very out of the box 15 years. Thank you. Thank you so much. I've got multifocals on, and I've got to kind of look down to see if I look there, that's for long sight. So don't you love getting older? These are the things that happen. I am starting another meditation course, 6-week course next week. If you want to join, it's as little as $5 a month. You can choose how much to pay. That's through Patreon. So if you missed the last one, it would be delightful to have you. On Patreon, I have a lot more, 3 times the content, more than that. But there's no pressure at all. Today I thought I would just say hello because I keep reading in the comments, when are you going to go live? Here I am, live in my cardigan on a hot day. Sounds so quiet at the moment. This must be the perfect time to record because I've had so many of you saying you love the birds and so many of you saying you don't love the birds. So I've got to work out. I probably should do some recordings with no bird sounds. It's really challenging. In Queensland, I'd wake up in the middle of the night to do a recording and the cicadas and the kulu birds were out of control. And then during the day, the cockatoos and the kookaburras were out of control. So no, I don't. There is something wrong with this phone at the moment. Oh, it might be the computers underneath. That might be doing it. Or there's a slight buzz with the phone. I probably need to get a new one. So I apologise for that noise. You won't get it on a video because you won't get it on my content because I use a microphone, a high quality microphone, but I don't have a high quality microphone right now. I need a new phone. I'm delaying it. I'm still paying this one off, but somehow I've stuffed the microphone. That's okay. So all the recordings you have on YouTube, use a high quality Zoom. This one, I think I stuck some dust or something in the microphone. I've tried to clean it. I've looked up videos. And, oh, you're so nice. Thanks, Samantha. That's a really nice thing to say. Thanks, Swift for Life. Oh, thank you very much. I'm really grateful. And Samantha Benson, that is a lovely thing to say to an older woman. I'm very grateful. It's interesting. Becca! Oh, it's exciting to see your profile here. Thank you so much for your email. I will be replying to that. Lovely to hear from you. Thank you, Becca. Thank you, Angela. Yes, Diana, the birds are really loud. There's a lot of birds. I love birds, but if you're lying down, sit down or lie down comfortably. Squawk! It's, I like it because I'm kind of immune to it, but I think the Kulus, you should look up Kulu. I think it's spelled Curlew. They sound like a dying child. I don't know what a dying child sounds like, by the way, but I imagine, it's just such a scary sound. Oh, Diana, you are so lovely. You are so lovely. Thanks for that. I really appreciate it. It's all okay. Thanks, Phoebes. Let's tell ourselves it's all okay. If you've been watching my content on Instagram, you'll know that I've been a bit sad over the last few days, which I get sad every so often. Not depression, something happened in my life. Swift for Life, thank you. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for dropping in. I really appreciate it, Swift for Life. Oh, Phoebe, my favourite person. Oh, you're being so nice. Dog lover. I've got so many favourite colours. I love bright colours. No, I'm way older than mid-30s, Diana. Way older. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Bye, Swift for Life. Bye. I love the little emojis, pink hands. They're so cute. Just moving around. I'm squashed in the corner here, set up in this little card table because I've moved to Adrian's home. My things are all in Queensland. I thought I'd visit for a little bit with my dog. I had to drive across Australia. I had a car accident. I brought Coops because I didn't want to leave him alone because my brother lost him for a night outside when there was a crocodile out there. So I brought Coops over and then Coop died, as you know, which he was dying slowly. I'm thinking of getting another dog. I'd like a Great Dane. I'm trying to convince Adrian, and we went to visit some, and he was somewhat horrified because they're huge. But I love having a dog at my feet when I record, although they can make some loud breathing noises, but that's okay. Zoe. Oh, Steve, that's so funny. But Steve, you've got to lie on the floor for hours and hours and hours, and I have to find a dog breed that would do that. So I know Great Danes will. They're difficult for the first 2 years. Anyway, at the moment, Adrian and I are deciding where we'll live and what we'll do. So a dog probably isn't a good idea. Melissa. Hello, Melissa. Oh, dear. Hello. Yes, my Cooper was 17 when he passed. I felt very, very fortunate to have him and really enjoyed his company. Oh, thanks for liking my glasses. I'll go through different stages. You know those pink ones I had? Adrian was moving a pot plant, a really heavy one. I dropped the glasses and just as he moved the pot plant and it broke them in half. Diana, I've lived on farms, small farms or farmlets before, and Adrian and I are looking for one now and taking our time finding one. So I want to be either near the ocean or right in the outback. So we're looking slowly. I also want a dog. Nick Her, happy birthday. I'm reading your comments. They're so fast today. Shout out to Nick Her, happy birthday. Guys, keep in mind that life is short. Life is short, and happiness is only in the present. That there is even satisfaction to be found in sadness, and there is reward in sadness. The greatest lessons we learn is during times of sadness. I'm going to wind up soon and hop off. Gee, you're messaging so fast. I see your message like for half a second, and it's, you know, like that movie, you know, the wolf and the bank. I can't remember that really fast cartoon when I was young. You're welcome. Okay. Guys, I'm going to go in a moment. Keep mindful. Remember, you're welcome. Remember my meditation course on Patreon. Remember not to sweat the small stuff. Remember that, thanks Phoebe for dropping in. Thank you. Remember that people will always judge. Krista, that's where my sister's from Nashville. People will always judge. People. Oh, Chinema. Hey. Wow. People will always make judgment, and judging can be part of survival. Chinema, I've missed you. It's up to us to look down upon judgment, because there's absolutely no way we can please all the people. It's not possible. And thanks. A whole lot of my hair fell out a year ago. It's happened twice in my life over the same reason. In life, we as animals, we have a need to belong. And as we have a need to belong, we want to please people. And it is not possible. I'm reading. Yes, I'm looking at a great day, yeah. It's not possible to please all the people all the time. Ryan Clark, happy birthday. Good on you, Chidima. I've missed you so much. I've really missed you. Sometimes really terrible things can happen to good people, and sometimes life is profoundly unreasonable, unfair. People experience terror and worse. And somehow we need to pray. Not somehow, we have to pray. We need to pray, reach out, see, learn to see, continue to reach out, be communal. Pray. Adrian and I do a lot of prayer. That's so lovely, Chidima. I've missed you as well so much. I've missed my work. I've missed Victoria. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've missed Victoria very, very much. And Chidima, you know why I left. So it's Adrian and I, he's quite Christian. Of course, I embrace all religions, but or peaceful religions. But he's quite Christian, so I enjoy praying with Adrian. I'm going to leave you guys soon. Thank you for... Oh, aren't you lovely, Diana? Happy birthday to Ryan. Happy birthday to Nick. Happy birthday, everyone that's having a birthday. You are special. You are worth it. You have value. Be mindful. Don't sweat the trivial stuff. Watch where your mind is pointing. Pray. Involve yourself, engage yourself in acts of goodness, good intent. Respond rather than react. We are all flawed. We all make mistakes, and that's okay. You can ask a question, depends what it is. I'm going to go. It would be lovely to have you join us at Patreon for my meditation. Keep in mind, I'm a counsellor and you can book to have a session with me. Someone's asked what's the worst trouble I got into as a teenager. I was brought up in a really strict Polish family. My mother's Australian, but she learned the Polish culture. And we attended church at least once a week. And yeah, I studied hard. I was the eldest child, and I mean, I obviously made mistakes, but I don't think I did anything. Oh yes, I remember. When I was 15, I kissed a boy at a social, and one of the parents told my mum, because we weren't meant to kiss till we got married. So one of the parents told my mum, and mum and dad grounded me for 12 months at age 15 because they said you only kiss after you get married. And they grounded me from seeing my female friends and my male friends. So I was pretty devastated by that. Yeah, yikes. Yikes. I'm going to go in a minute, guys. I know, these comments, is it the time of day? Because the comments are wild. Happy birthday, Bika. Happy birthday, Nick. Most of you know my age. I don't say it anymore. I'm not so keen on my happy birthday, Dylan. I'm not so keen on my age. I know. The chat today is going off. It's normally not like this. I'm watching a serial, a daytime drama, and it's really interesting. Wow. Oh, thank you very much. You're going to call me a granny, Wyatt. Come here and say that. Grannies are respected. I'm not a granny, but respect your elders. Yes, Chittima, it is so odd and it's so interesting to get older. And it's interesting, Chittima, how you think you're going to have a particular path in life and you feel quite secure, just expect it. And Chittima, you know what happened to me. It's just, and hasn't changed. It's amazing. Don't you saw dog? Oh, so you're a sorry dog, are you? Lovely, Ria. Lovely comments. This is, yeah. I know, Tanya. I'm just a little bit fascinated, Tanya, because I have gone through some pretty interesting experiences, not great experiences. And if you're on YouTube, you get some pretty nasty comments. So thanks, Becca. The wacky chat, Becca. Yeah, we've got thick skin, haven't we, Becca? We've got the thickest skin. I'm going to, thanks, Becca. Speak to you soon. I'm going to go in a moment. You take care, guys. Don't sweat the small stuff. And like some of the comments in this chat, don't listen to labels. Just they're irrelevant. That's what my sons used to say, irrelevant. Because it's late at night in some countries and these are young people, as their stuff, not ours. I'm going to go, guys. I'm like obsessed with this chat. Be well, everybody. Bye, everyone. Mwah. Oh, Chittima. Chittima. Well, you know the story, so I need to be really thick-skinned, don't I? Bye, Diana. Say goodbye to Byron. Sleep well. And this chat, some of the comments in this chat, remember, guys, that we choose what to perceive. Yeah, you do, Chittima. We choose what to take on. And God, whichever God you have, or gods with good intent, this is our path. And we are here to grow in wisdom so that we can help others. See you, Tanya. Thanks, Ria. It's okay. I'm going to go. The granny. Who called me a granny? Who called me a granny? I'm going to go, guys. You take well. You take well. You take well. You take care. Be well. Okay. Bye. See you, Chittima. I can't let go of this chat. It's... Thank you, guys. Yeah, but Tanya, it doesn't matter. I agree with you. It's very nice. If we worried about what people said, oh my goodness, I would never post a video. It's taken so much courage. I've been on YouTube now. I think I'm just shy of 50 million views. So I'm just on the cusp of 50 million views, 206,000 subscribers, and really good engagement. There's no way I could do this if I listened to what people... Trump, ballistics, an ancient fossil. Oh, thank you so much. Do you know that ancient fossils are really valuable? They have incredible value. And we don't realize their value until it's too late and we've missed out on the opportunity. Hey, Nick. Thanks, Tanya. I'm going to go. It's 2:22 in the afternoon. I'm going to go and release my content. Mwah. Slay. Bye, guys. Thank you, Tanya.